Hi guys, welcome back to another Adventure Quest video. Dev04066 here, and for today's video I'll be bringing you through the Blades of Victory, giving you guys a review on the two blades, and also showing you guys the finale of War of the Seas. Now, I could cut this up into two videos, but I didn't want to because just showcasing the Blades of Victory alone will be very short, and if I were to include the whole process of getting the two blades, it will be too long, so I decided to compile them into one big video. Now this is actually the second time I'm doing this recording because uh, my Wi-Fi ran into some problems just a few minutes ago, and to redo everything after I got a more stable Wi-Fi connection, and hopefully it'll work out better this time round. So first we'll be taking a look at War of the Seas. Okay, now you just have to fight one wave, you don't have to fight too many waves, and then um, you have to go through a few basic monsters first, nothing too tough. Then afterwards you'll get to fight the boss, which is King Mako. So all you have to do is get yourself a good water armor and water shield, and of course a good energy weapon, and you're good to go. Right, so you go through another round and then you'll fight the boss, if I remember correctly. Right, because the monsters don't deal too much damage here, you can just switch to using Chieftain's Iron Thorn for more damage and speed up the whole battle in general, which is what I'm going to do right now. So now you face the boss, which is King Marco. Right, so this guy, not a lot of damage as usual, just a huge ton of HP, which just makes the battle more tedious rather than difficult. And his attack can actually cause you to bleed. Okay, the power is actually not very strong, so you don't have to worry too much about the bleed effect. Just focus on taking him out quickly. And the sharks will actually cause you to take extra damage each round in the form of water damage. Okay, and that is actually his SP attack. You can see here they didn't do a great deal of damage, so you don't have to worry about that too much. In fact, his bleed is actually more than what the shark's damage actually does to you because of my 15% water resistance. Right, so after that you get a funny cutscene which shows Aquila. Uh, well, you guys can see and read this for yourself. It's actually quite funny. But afterwards you unlock the reward shop. Now the reward shop here, the only reason why I didn't tell y'all beforehand, before I reach here, was because I didn't want to spoil it for y'all. But the reward shop basically, if you're not a ranger, it's almost useless. You get a ranged weapon, ranged water weapon for rangers that increases its damage against it strikes for when you fight water monsters, and it also targets their weakness. Okay, and you get a bunch of nice shop titles, which I got the Conqueror. Okay, so that's it for the War of the Seas finale. And for the second part of the video, we'll be looking at the Blades of Victory. Okay, basically you need to there's a basic blade, uh, a blade of despair, I believe, and a light version of the blade, a dark version of the blade, and a greater dark version of a blade, and a greater light version of the blade. So there are 5 different variations to this weapon. Okay, the normal one is wind damage. You can just get to the shop without doing anything. You don't need anything to unlock it, and it's called the Silver Blade of Victory. The other 2 blades are called the Greater Dark Blade of Victory and Greater Bright Blade of Victory, and their non-upgraded versions is just the Dark Blade of Victory and the Bright Blade of Victory. So I'll showcase all 3 of the blades, but before that let me rearrange my inventory. get the dark blade and the bright blade, the normal versions, you need to get 3 gems, and you will, after fighting 2 monsters, you'll have to go through a stat roll. You can use any of the 6 stats, but if you're lucky enough to get the stats which are trained in, it will definitely help out. Now, even though it's only 2 battles and you get 1 stat roll, to get the final versions of the blade, you have to fight a minimum of at least 18 monsters. That's the bare minimum. Now, the monsters don't have a lot of HP, they are not too tough, but then it's still quite a tedious process. But anyways, let us look at the blades now. Okay, so we have the silver blade of victory first. Oh, I did not. Okay, never mind. Right. And for the normal weapon, you can click on the blade's handle to swap between melee and magic damage. It's wind damage by default, and it does no special effects whatsoever, so it gets an extra 9% damage boost. And I believe the normal version is not master crafted. Okay, now I'll switch over to the greater bright blade of victory. And you can get both weapons. Okay, do not be like me. I actually got the normal version and the greater version as well. You just have to get the greater version because it's the best version of the weapon. And you can't okay, right, you can't switch elements with the blade. It's not element switching. So yeah, but now anyways, I'll showcase the dark version of the blade. Now they are the mastercraft bonus. What they get is an extra 5% damage on top of that extra 9% damage for for lack of special. So yeah. So what do I have to say about these blades? They are definitely very nice. Not sure if they'll be going rare in the future. Okay, but they are excellent top tier weapons, and I'll definitely recommend them if you do not have better weapons like Kingdom Breaker or Calibok. Okay, but if you have Kingdom Breaker and Calibok, they will work better in my opinion. So yeah, the artwork on the weapons are amazing. Okay, so very good job to the staff for these weapons. And in case you're wondering why the staff suddenly released these weapons, is because we completed the social media challenge for their newest game, which is Bio Beast, which I'll be doing a review on very soon. Okay, we actually got the page up to I don't know how many thousand likes, or was it shares, I can't really remember. Completed the challenge in November, and it's early February 2016, and they have just released the weapons for Adventure Quest, and I believe they have already released it for Adventure Quest Wars. I'm not sure about Dragon Faber, but yeah, very nice artwork. Skills and specials are very welcome. The extra 5% damage boost, I believe that's what all warriors or hybrids are looking for. Elements light and dark and wind, okay, but not really needed in my opinion. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and as always, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.